Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudo's Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal, and with me today is Mr. Dave. We are doing another Pop Daddy snack tasting of their pretzels. Let's get into it. And we have the girls behind us. Bear's in her chair. Bear is licking her leg. And Bella is down on the floor between us like usual.
Fresh from a nap.
Yep, fresh from a nap.
I really don't want to eat these ones.
I know, but we have to do them first so we can get them over with.
So the reason I say I don't like them is if you haven't seen every video we've made or any of the videos we've made on snacks, I'm not big on seafood flavors. And Old Bay is basically seafood. It's
seasoning.
Well, yeah.
But
all right, you're the seafood lover, so
I know, but I don't think I like Old Bays either.
Old Bays?
Whatever.
I don't like the smell of Old Bays.
Nope. He's going right in the box. I'm going to eat the other one I have in my hand, but no.
I don't know what it is about them. Honestly, it's probably because I don't like crab meat, and I don't like crayfish, or so the name for crayfish.
Mud bugs, I think is what they're called.
Crayfish. I thought there was another name that they use at restaurants for it.
Either way,
pretzels are delicious.
Yes.
But the seasoning was disgusting.
New to the seasoning.
Beverage of the day: Mountain Dew Baja Cabo,
Dr. Pepper Zero Cream, and cream soda.
All right, so what a landmine this one is. I don't know. So next one up, I'm going to trim off the top and then we'll show you guys. There we go.
Mustard.
So this one should be really good. This one should actually be pretty good. I'm going to take 2 sticks. You can have that one.
I'll take 2 as well.
Yeah. It's missing a little of that honey flavor that I'm used to, but...
But it's just regular yellow mustard.
Mustard on a pretzel. It's classic.
Good with a burger or a hot dog. Yeah.
I mean, just generally good. All right. This ain't mustard. Well, it's torturing me some more.
My favorite ones. I already know I love these ones, but...
Yeah, so... Honestly, I don't know.
I get them from the tea shop.
I should stop complaining so much. I'm eating free snacks. Well, I mean, generally free because I didn't pay for them. Crystal did.
I could eat this whole little bag.
Well, it's not as bad as I was expecting. It still has more of a fresh dill wheat flavor as opposed to that vinegary flavor. So, that's what I was expecting was...
It's more the fresh dill.
Okay. Well, that's not bad. Still rates well above the... You gotta chew your food before you eat it, Pseudo. And because we want our daughters to be happy with us, and most of these flavors are not necessarily daughter approved.
Yep.
We brought the strawberry sticks in. These have been a popular one with my stepmom, who is pretty picky.
Yep.
They don't taste shortcakey. They taste more like strawberry cake.
Yep.
Like how Bella's like, I haven't had one in a while. She's sniffing it like a cigar. Bear's like, I'll eat anything. There she goes.
Choo-choo, Bear.
She's like, I'll eat anything. I don't kill. Bear has no survival instinct. She's tried to eat chocolate. Bella knows she can't eat chocolate. Bear will still try to eat chocolate after being told no. All right. Next up, street corn.
I wonder if you were going to do that or the other one.
Well, I'm excited to see what the street corn tastes like.
Yeah.
Because it really depends. Like, will it have a little touch of tahini? Will it just be mayonnaise and corn? Will it have the extra saltiness of cojita, which is a dry Mexican cheese very similar to Parmesan?
Hold on a second. I got to plug my mouse back in. It was dying. It smells like street corn seasoning, but...
It has the right smell. but it doesn't feel like it tracks well on the pretzel.
I don't know. I thought it tasted like street corn to me.
It does, but what I'm saying is like, does it appeal, right? Like, is this, like, each time we eat these, it's one of those things, are we going to order these separately so that we can eat them more often?
It's kind of questionable on that one for you.
So, it's got the good roasted corn flavor. Nice and salty. It's got that, I would almost argue they do put some ground cojita in here. They got chili flakes and lime. So all the flavors are there. I just don't think on a pretzel it rocks. Which is weird to say because I really like the strawberry ones. And they shouldn't track. But the strawberry ones taste a lot like they have one of them where you basically crush up the pretzels and butter and make it the crust. And then you use whipping cream or Cool Whip if you're feeling weird. And you mix strawberries into it. And then you do a strawberry jello. Yeah. That like, again, so far this mustard is just rocking the house, which is crazy. Like just ridiculous for me to think about. All right. God, we got so many of these to go through. What's it? This one? Brown butter. Wait, there's 2 brown butters?
No, that's cinnamon. Sugar.
Okay. It's over there. All right. You know what? Let's get the cheeses out of the way.
Okay.
Then we'll move to the ranch, and then what might be whatever this middle one is, and then the sweet flavors. Okay. I just feel like if we do savory in the middle, we do some sweet in the middle of savory. Like normally, I'll do that for you if it's a spicy flavor. All right. So playing after the street corn, garlic parmesan should have a somewhat similar flavor. It depends on how much garlic they put in there. They do a nice roasted garlic flavor. It could be really enjoyable. If it's just a very basic bland garlic, it might not be.
I think it tastes roasted to me, but
I think it tastes roasted. Yeah, I think it. Oh, fuck, that's wow, that's pungent.
I don't think I've had this one yet. I've had this dill pickle one, and
it's like a good I'm gonna say cheesy garlic toast. Mm-hmm. And the pretzel plays well with the flavors. So this one, still a good. I still say number 2 to the mustard though. But I like the mustard because the mustard's got a little more forceful flavor. I could see Mom liking those potentially. Potentially. All right. Let's see if it smells like feet or it tastes like Duffy. So. Next one up is another cheese flavor, smoked Gouda. I've had this one. Oh, you have? Oh, God. I'm afraid because it might mean I'll hate it because if you've had it and I don't remember it, then I've
only gotten it like once, so. Because they were out of the dill pickle.
Let's sit this down here. Yeah, garlic was a little more than I was going for. I'm trying to make sure I get 2 sticks so I can get the flavor.
Yeah. I went back for 2 more.
I don't hate it, but I wouldn't tell you to order get them for me. It doesn't taste like feet, which is a positive. Mm-hmm. For some odd reason, a lot of the cheese ones, Bella gave it 3 sniffs. She's trying to get around it. Let's see, Bear. Come on. Oh yeah. Bear says, "All right, cheesies." I don't know. It's not bad.
Like I said, I've only gotten it once in the big bag from the tea shop.
So in my mind, like I don't eat a lot of smoked cheeses, right? So my mind immediately goes to that smoked Gouda pierogi we got from the 2 Polish girls.
Yep.
So that's where my head goes, and that was the applewood smoked Gouda that was mixed with potato for the potato and cheese pierogies. Those were stellar. I don't get that from that. That's like they use oak or hickory to smoke the Gouda flavor that they were going for.
I think the beer one's a beer cheese.
Yeah, this one should be interesting. Beer cheese is a temperamental flavor, depending on how they're made. So some people will make them with the cheeses with pilsners. Others will make them with stouts. So you'll get a very rich yeasty flavor. Sometimes you will get a very bland, almost like, oh, did they add cheese water to it? Like specifically on Pilsners. But it's a pretzel, so I'm not expecting restaurant quality beer cheese soup in here. Huh. So I get heavy cheddar and a little bit of what do I want to say? I want to say Pilsner. It doesn't remind me of a Pilsner. Get one more. I ate Cheez-Its that got dunked in a Budweiser. That's what it is. Cheez-Its in a Budweiser. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you've never been inebriated enough to knock over beer into your snacks. Just to be clear, don't like Cheez-Its.
I like Cheez-Its, so. But I don't like Budweiser.
No,
the only beer I like to drink is pickle beer.
Yep, she's a big fan of what's it, Mrs. Spray's? Best Made. That's right.
Pickle beer.
Big here
which
in
we
Texas.
can only find in Texas.
There are other brands that do it.
I've tried them and don't like them.
Yeah. Well, most pickle beers are under the label of sours. If you're an adult looking at this video, when you go to your local beer haunt, if you have one, it's almost always in the sour section, and because it's got pickle juice in it, right? And at that point, it's not a bad option. Okay, I didn't show the package. Hold on.
Which one are we doing? Oh, the peppercorn ranch.
Peppercorn ranch. This should be white girl approved. Ranch is a universal flavor that everyone loves. Am I wrong, or is this like dumb light?
It's very light.
Oh, it's the third one. Yeah, you got to get like 4 of them before you start to taste it. Not bad. I guess if you're sitting there, if you're getting there, you're getting in there and snacking pretty hard.
It'll build up. It
builds, but initially you get a lot of the saltiness from the ranch, a little bit of peppercorn. I had to eat 4 before I got the full ranch effect, if you want to call it that. It seems weird to say that, but if you're looking for Hidden Valley, it's hidden somewhere, but it's not in this bag. If you don't get the joke, it is what it is. I prefer ranch, what I call cafeteria ranch.
Restaurant ranch, cafeteria.
No, not all restaurants, because some restaurants use Ken's ranch, and that is horrible ranch. I don't know how they're so popular. We're not sponsored, so it doesn't matter who I offend. I like traditional Hidden Valley, make it for the masses type of dip. It's super smooth. It's a good classic American ranch. You dump it on pizza, French fries, cheeseburgers. It goes on almost anything. I'm sure there's something you wouldn't want to put it on. I don't put it on salad, for instance. I put it on everything else that's fattening, except for steak. That would be a sin.
Yeah, you don't put anything on your steak.
No. Yes, I'm one of those weirdos who's like, if it tastes like garbage when I cut into it, I'm not saving it with sauce. If you put steak sauce on your stuff, it's up to you. SPG, or if you live in Texas and have Fiesta seasonings available, Uncle Chris's, put it on there, grill it to medium rare.
Show what that was.
I'm working on it. I'm having a conversation.
I know you are. I'm just.
Hey, Jimmy. All right, this is the Thai honey curry. The smell on this one is already wafting out of the bag. I mean, wafting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm only taking 2.
It's not spicy.
I'm not saying it's going to be spicy. I'm just saying I'm only taking 2.
It's just the... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Thank God. I was worried it was going to have the black salt flavor. overall, pretty good on this one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it hits all the notes.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is, I would argue this one and mustard were the only two so far that the flavor it set on there was immediate. That and the Parmesan garlic.
Mm-hmm.
It took a while for the Mexican corn to build up. Peppercorn, same way. Gouda was Well, Old Bay hit the number, but it was bad. It was a bad call. I was a telemarketer asking me about my auto insurance. They just anyway, they want to talk to her. This one, I'd order again. You know, you're in the mood for. I like how it says Thai, but it feels more Indian. But,
Yeah.
You know, if you're in the mood for Middle Eastern food and you haven't had a curry or a good marsala in a while, and you're like, man, I could really go for it, but I really don't want to spend all that money. $8 for a bag of those, and that'll hit it hard right away. All right. Now I'm going to save the birthday cake for the very last.
Okay.
And since she's getting weirded out that I talk more than I show the bags, we'll go with the maple brown butter. Maple brown butter on pretzels. I want to say we've had it somewhere else. Like there's been a maple brown butter item we've had in the past. And it ends up...
Yeah, I don't...
It might be brown sugar and butter or something like that.
It might be.
Brown butter is supposed to be rich and salty, add a lot of flavor, and then maple is just maple. And this one's giving off maple pretty hard too. I don't know what's going on. Like,
oh yeah, smell it now.
Yeah,
Woo.
right. Like the other ones, like you couldn't tell what you were eating until you were eating it. This one's just like smack you in the face with flavor.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
light, salty, good amount of maple, and it aerates really quickly. Like some of them, well, for instance, the street corn and what was it? The peppercorn ranch took forever to get that flavor around. I like that one. I would definitely see eating a bag of these. I'm just making sure they're good for the babes.
Okay.
Most of the time, what I'm looking for when we're trying to figure out if the girls can have it, no, it's not the sugar.
Oh.
I'm looking for artificial sweeteners. That could be detrimental to their health. Hello, wake up. There you go. Sniffy, sniffy.
The maple.
I'll put it by her mouth. She's in relaxed mode.
Mm-hmm.
Bear's always ready for snacks. There we
Chew
go.
bear.
But no, that one was really good. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you had a bag of these and then you matched them with a bag of the other ones we're about to have, you know, let me pull out 2 sticks.
Let's save it to go with the other one.
Yeah, I think it would be like a snacker's version of good morning oatmeal. So we'll try this one by itself. And then we'll each grab a stick and do 1 stick of each with it. And then tell me if you couldn't see waking up in the morning and just snacking that like a total loser. Oh, wow. Okay. So this one is cinnamon sugar. And looking in the bag, they went to town with the toppings. Not real heavy cinnamon flavors.
Ooh.
I'm guessing this is going to remind me of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yep.
Pretty close. Pretty close. I think it's only slightly off because the pretzel, the extra bacon on the pretzel is a little bit better. Went from Cinnamon Toast Crunch to French Toast Crunch. If you don't live in America, you don't know about the horrible cereals we have. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is tiny little squares, coated in cinnamon and sugar. And then French Toast Crunch is fake-looking tiny pieces of French toast. Or, I can't remember what French actually call it. It doesn't matter. Most of American garbage gets all around the world. But basically, French toast is bread dipped in egg and then grilled. normally has a custardy center if you do it right. If you do it wrong, it tastes dry and like the syrup you put on it. If you do it right, it's delicious. But putting the two together, let me do it this way. Putting the two together, you basically get French toast crunch with extra cinnamon. I'm not ashamed of this at all. Oh, cool. Little bitty one. Nom, nom, nom. Then I like cinnamony things. I'm not a big fan of cereals, but with the flavors combined, it reminds me of the brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal.
She's looking like, what? We don't get a cinnamon one?
Not this one, Bubba. We got one more flavor to try. Okay, one more flavor, and I'm pretty sure you can has. So this one should be a rousing success for the wife. This is birthday cake sticks. I mean, so far, I don't think any of them were super depressing as far as like what they had to offer. I think the majority of the problems come from my want out of the flavor or my complete lack of interest in the flavor in the first place.
Like Old Bay's.
Yeah, like Old Bay. Like nobody wants that. Now, these ones I assume are going to end up tasting a lot like birthday cake, based on the name, or like a cupcake. Like, well, I can taste the buttercream icing.
Mm-hmm. I can too.
Wow. So, I mean, with the sweet ones, it appears they knock it absolutely out of the park with the flavor setup. Savory ones appear to be hit or miss.
Seemed like the ones that were in the white bags had more flavor in the forefront than the ones in the black bags.
Well, and
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm gonna go back to this one.
Obviously, other than that one, because that one's in a yellow bag.
Well,
for mustard.
And it's the only one that's named, right? I hate to say it because it sounds like such a losery thing to say. And it's not the brand, right? It's the mustard. Or it's just the fact that it's mustard pretzel. It's just a classic way to eat a hot pretzel.
Yeah.
So to have that as your snack, it works really well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you go out to a carnival or you go to a local mall and you hit Auntie Anne's, you're not grabbing ranch normally. You're grabbing honey mustard or some type of, stout mustard. If you're traveling abroad, they normally give you mustard to go with it. It's stone ground. It's delicious. It's just a classic flavor. So I have to say the French's is probably my best savory. The Thai was a very good item. I just don't think it was top shelf. It's not one of those ones where you could eat it all the time. Maybe if you're super like never eating anything but Indian food, then the Thai curry would be good as a savory option. Beer cheese fell a little flat for me. The peppercorn ranch was flat. The Mexican corn just didn't seem to go together. The smoked Gouda just felt light, which I'm arguing with myself on because one hand, I'm saying it was a little light, right? Could have had more beer cheese flavor. It could have had more smoke flavor. Could have had a different smoke flavor. Again, referencing the pierogies we had, they were applewood smoke. So what you got was you got that light applewood flavoring that made you think of bacon. Then you get the creamy cheese flavor, and then obviously it was mixed with potatoes. So as a Polak, you can't hate potato flavor. But with the smoked Gouda, it was just smoke of some sort, cheese of some sort. Oh, look, pretzel. I think the other problem is that some of these savory flavors, the garlic parmesan was super decent because I like garlicky things. Yeah, so that's all. And the dill pickle. Okay, dill pickle would be a close second. Like if I was eating these and someone slid a couple dill pickle in there, it'd be like a vegan burger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then I'd be missing the burger. I wouldn't need the ketchup at least.
Yeah.
As far as the sweets go, obviously maple brown butter was really good. And I heavily suggest buying both maple brown butter and sugar and just having
a mix of it.
A mix. Unless, you want a
strawberry shortcake.
Get a big old thing of strawberry shortcake. They do still taste like Frankenberry, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's mainly because that Frankenberry has marshmallow in it. But it has the same oddly near artificial strawberry flavor to it. Pseudo?
Okay, so now that he's told you what he liked out of the box, and he's going back to the mustard. Of course, dill pickle. It's going to be number 1. These were actually not too bad. The mustard ones. I'm taking them away from him. No more. I'm only kidding.
I was weirded out. One of them was like as long as the bag.
That was weird. I didn't think the curry was bad, but like he said, I don't think it was the right flavors, I guess. Or, no, not the right flavors. And what did you say again about the curry?
It was just really good. It's just, if you're not super into Indian food.
Oh, there you go.
Like, we'll get in the mood for Indian, right? We got a great Mirch Masala restaurant here. It's one of 2, or I think it's 2 places that serve Indian food out here that's actually, actually Indian. But if you're not used to, or not 100% always wanting that masala flavor of, with all the spices and or curry spice in general. I think I can't remember there's so many spices. It's like 23 spices depending on the brand. But if you've had Grand Masala, it's very earthy. It has a lot of cumin, a lot. And that flavor comes through pretty hard. And some of the Indian snacks we picked up, they were heavy on curry, or heavy on the cumin to a ridiculous extent. And then the black salt. Which again, great digestive aids. Like, get really really well spiced foods, not spicy, well spiced. I think North India, not South India. Anyway.
And then the garlic parmesan would have to be my last one for the savory. And I did like all the sweets. The maple brown sugar, cinnamon, and the birthday cake. I know, what a surprise.
She liked pickles and sweet stuff. Oh no.
All right.
So no number 1 out of the 3 sweets? Now, what was your number 1 on savory? Because
I don't know. There was a lot of them.
You were running through
I don't know.
You're running.
Okay, well, outside of dill pickle, my number 1 would have to be the garlic parmesan.
Garlic parmesan. Okay. Well, Texas toast is your thing, so I dig it.
Yep.
And
the sweets.
I don't know. Go back for maple brown.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I like them all, but I guess.
Just say birthday cake. You know that's
the answer. Birthday cake. I do like the buttercream icing taste.
I just know you're like, these 2 are more muted sugars.
Yeah.
That one's a more direct sugar. Mm-hmm. And while I like sugary food, I like it to be a little bit of sweet and a little bit of savory.
And that's what.
So
you
the
get
cinnamon and the maple brown butter are very middle of the road on sweet levels, or sweetness level. But this one, I might as well just ate the icing off a cupcake.
Yeah, I didn't taste
110%.
any cake part, but
oh no, it
could be there. I just may not have tasted it. I'd have to eat more of them, and I'm not going to eat no more of them right now.
But yeah, I don't know. I there's only, honestly, the mustard and the 2 sweets will probably be a reorder item.
I'll have to find out where I can order them from, because they don't have that option. That on TikTok, they only have the small sample bags to try. Well, I could check again and see, but.
And as always, if there's anything that you'd like to torture us with, or her with, or I guess if it was seafood flavor, it'd be torturing me.
Torturing him.
God knows some of those boxes from China and Japan were just abysmal. The Mariscos from Mexico was pretty rough too.
Yeah.
But, anything else you think we should try? Like, comment, subscribe, thumbs the video, because we got to do that to trigger the
thumbs up if you liked today's video.
Thumbs down and make a comment if you want us to do something else.
Yep.
At some point, I'm sure we'll do some type of screening here or just cover up what's behind us. But it's pretty neutral background.
Yep.
We've upgraded our mic. We've upgraded our camera. Pseudo started using the studio light I gave her to help with the little backlighting. Pseudo's new to this. She's been doing it now. I think we've agreed 2 years-ish.
Yeah, about 2 years-ish, because I took a break.
Yeah. Well, then you did it for 1 year and then came back.
Yep.
Okay. Anywho's, if you want more snack videos, make mention of it.
Want us to make something for us to each try? For him to make something, or me to make something?
What are you going to make?
I'm just throwing out ideas. It doesn't have to be snack items.
Gosh, I gotta make a smoked pork roast today.
I know you do.
And you're gonna boil mashed potatoes.
David! We have to pick a veggie out, too, to go with tonight's dinner.
So if you want us to try other stuff, I'm a high proponent for some cheap chicharrones and hot sauce. I think that would be fun to torture the missus.
Yeah, he's talked about doing hot ones for a while.
Well, so to share a story with everyone, I'm sure you've already signed off because we're done eating the pretzels and just talking personal. Or maybe you're still here because this is where things get funny.
Yep.
And that's what your comment needs to be, so we know what you want. Anywho's, it's how's it. We went to a farmer's market out in Levelland. Pseudo got to try some fresh salsa. The young lady grabbed the wrong container, so they had mild, medium, and then hot. And Pseudo does not do hot. She does mild. So the girl gave her one with an M.
Honestly, some mediums I can do. So
not the one that she
not the one that she gave me, though.
Yeah, it was cute. My mayonnaise girl was repping. She started coughing and her face turned red.
I even asked, "Are you sure this is mild?"
And the people there at the Levelland Farmers Market were super nice. Ended up getting us a medium. We actually bought 2 jars, a medium and a mild.
We got a medium and a mild.
Yeah, we bought 2 jars, but Pseudo got to try the mild. They were super flavorful. I wish I could have remembered the company's name. But
something fire.
Fire. That doesn't help anything. Like the amount of things called fire. Come on. We also frequent the Wolfworth, Texas farmers market. It's become quite a big thing over the last decade. Tons of vendors there. But we got to try some salsas. We got your s'mores cookie.
That was from Levelland.
That was Levelland.
Yep.
And then I bought some keychains from my buddies.
I got this from the Wolfworth market.
Yeah.
My Sunny Turtle.
Which, hopefully, if you watch her yarn video, she'll start to do some omagurumi videos.
Amigurumi. Oh my gosh, nobody can say amigurumi.
Well, if no one can say it, why are you correcting me? I'm not a yarn geek.
No, that's Ginger.
But we're looking for we're looking for different stuff to try, different content. I do know I go to the Wolfworth Market specifically to find a guy named that sells these Trooper seasonings. It's one of the best seasonings overall. It's a great combination of herbs and spices along with a little lemon pepper type deal. So it's good for all meats. We made some chopped cheese steaks yesterday and I used Troopers on it. Nobody complained.
Michael
and a lot
noticed
of it went away.
Different, but he goes, it was good.
Yeah. So
different seasoning, but it was good.
Yeah, Uncle Chris's is my go-to. For most of my dry or meat mixes.
It's either that or Greek seasoning.
Yeah, well, Greek seasoning we use on pork chops and chicken. But the Troopers is good across the board. Has a little bit of that lemon hit. It's just not as overpowering as it is in Greek seasoning or true lemon pepper flavoring. But if you want to hear more about us cooking, heck, we could find some way to explain the 2 enchilada recipes we have.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're pitching ideas on a video.
Yep.
My apologies. Content and long form.
Yeah.
But then again, if you watch any of Pseudo's yarn videos, there used to be 3-hour tutorials while she made a blanket. Because she had to keep frogging the yarn and
No.
No.
That wasn't that.
I remember the one you recorded on your phone and you basically couldn't say, you had trouble because you saved like an 8-hour video on your cell phone in high def.
It wasn't that long. Not that long. No, it wasn't that long.
She was on.
But I couldn't save it. I couldn't send it. I couldn't send it to my Gmail to upload it. So I learned.
But as far as food goes, if you think that you'd like to see what Pseudo eats because of me, cool. We'll have to figure out a way to record some of it. It might be a little bit more freeform. But if you have any snack ideas, hit us up. If you live in Texas and are within 3 hours of Lubbock and know of a place you'd like to see us buy some goods from and test here at the house, let us know.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed our video, please give us a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content and haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe, stay warm or cool, and happy snacking. Bye-bye.